Hello folks, just wanted to do a video on my first time ever busking on the street. So yeah, it was a really big thing for me and something that I've wanted to do for the last couple of years. I've had quite a few fears around performing and putting myself out there. Especially by myself. Busking, if you're an act by yourself, it's a bit daunting. So yeah, really, I went to my local town. It's a place called Ballymena, and it's somewhere that I didn't really want to go because I know certain people there, and really I think that was one of the reasons that I'm scared of being judged, and I suppose putting yourself out there, making mistakes, doing and opening your heart, sang my heart out, and it was a really great experience for me, and I'm so glad I've done it. And so I've been practicing for a long time. I've been getting singing lessons for nearly a year. That was last year, for a full year, and I've been getting guitar lessons maybe 2 months earlier, 2 months at the start of this year, and I've been playing maybe for 4 years in total, but I haven't been giving it my all. I feel there's a lot of limiting beliefs that I have from a young age, that I have a skin condition called psoriasis, and really there's just so many limiting beliefs around that from when I was young, and a lot of not wanting to be seen, and just keeping away from anything that would put me out there, or put me in the limelight, or make me be judged by other people. And it's so important in life, because to me anyway, at least, I want to be the best I can while I'm alive, and I can't do that if I don't put myself out there. So anyway, that morning I had been warming up at home, and went through my set list of 10 songs that I knew well and I knew off by heart. There was 10 songs that I have an ultimate guitar, that I just need the lyrics to and the chord progression, just to make it through. Now, yeah, I'd went through that, and by the time I got through that, my voice, I'd been pushing myself, but I knew my voice was in a good place. And when I was driving in, it's maybe 30-minute drive, I had been doing some lip trills and voice exercises just to get me into my voice into a good place. And I had been drinking lots of water as well, and I took a bottle of water with me as well. So I have a stand, I have a mic stand, which I also have a little thing that my iPad sits on, that I can look up my songs, and it's really great that it scrolls up automatically, so you're playing freehand. There are some times it doesn't do just exactly what I want, and maybe it's me that's not setting it up right. The latter's probably true there. So yeah, once I I got there, I just had a little walk around and I went into the toilet. I just wanted to see if there's people coming and going, how many people, or if there was anybody at that particular busking spot in Ballymena. I'm pretty sure there's only one in Ballymena. Probably like a lot of smaller towns. Yeah, so last year they made it a busking spot, and they have a sign there that marks it as that. And so, yeah, I went and had a look. Then the nerves were really kicking in, and I was trying not to think about them, and really the thoughts of what things going wrong and these running through in my mind, and I was really trying just to breathe, keep breathing, you know, deep breaths in and out, and count them. What I found helped me, I was doing breathing exercises. So I was breathing in for 4, the count of 4 that is, and holding it for 4, then breathing out for 4, and then holding it for 4, and just repeating that and counting that in my mind seemed to help me. And by the time I got my mic stand and my guitar and got my case put out, it seemed like the nerves had gone, and all the anxiety and the build-up of emotion and the things that were happening in my mind, not anywhere else on the planet, but in my mind, it went quiet. And it was like as if that I got to a place where my mind realised that he's not going to stop, so let's help him. And you know, there's so many things in life that I've shied away from, and if I had done the same, my life would be different. And I think everybody's lives would be different. A lot of the times our mind is feeding us lies, and that we just need to push through. A good book on that is called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. But yeah, so I started singing, and within 30 seconds someone had put money down. And really it's not the reason why I wanted to do busking or start. It was mostly because to face the fear, and I don't want to have that hanging over me, or the fear of regret when I'm older, and you know, I want to go on to do more music, be more my heart space, and make sure that I have my life sails adjusted to what makes me happy and where I want to go in life. So the money was just a benefit, and just another bonus. So yeah, I'd started singing, and I was giving it everything that I could, and done the first song was Coconut Skins, which I know very well and played a lot, and love singing, and then on to an Ed Sheeran song, Perfect. So yeah, just kept going from there, and done done the rest of my 10 songs, and then mixed in the other songs that I just didn't know quite as well, and there was times I really messed up and kept messing up, but it was okay. And you know, there was some people stopped and listened, and yeah, it was nice to be heard, and that usually I haven't done that, but it's what I know I want to do more of. And in life, when you give, you get back, and that's just quite a simple law that I want to live my life by. That you know, I have a gift, and it's not about me, it's about giving to others, and I want to take myself out of the equation, because that's where a lot of the problems seem to come from, that overthinking and having limiting beliefs about what I can learn on guitar, and starting and stopping, and just it's something bigger than myself. And this is why I'm doing this video as well, that I want to share my feelings, and really that's what singing is. You're expressing emotion, and this is what I'm doing now, and that my emotions matter. A lot of the time in the past I have made myself feel like they don't matter, but they do, and it does have an effect on me, and it has been having an effect. And one of the big things that happened this year was that my mum passed away at the start of May, on the 9th of May. You know, and there's been a lot of emotion there, and I haven't really expressed it or come to terms with it. And I think it's been one of the things that's really pushed me towards facing more of my fears, and you know, realising that there was things my mum wanted to do, but she's never going to be able to do them. And I want to do the things that I'm able to do, especially around my gifts and skills that I've been working on for the past 3 or 4 years. And I've always loved singing. It's my passion. I find it's my passion. It's the place where I can switch off, and not all the time, but sometimes it's nice, and I want to be able to do more of that. So yeah, there's so many reasons for doing it, and I know that's a lot of information there and stuff going on, but if anybody wants to do it, I would really recommend it to them. Even if you don't feel you're where you want to be, it's still a good stepping stone to keep driving you forward, and make you learn those songs, or become more dedicated to improving and giving more of yourself, because people do appreciate it, and not everyone, but there is people do appreciate it. And I know that I'll be putting money into somebody's guitar case or whatever they're collecting in, and really giving them a bit of support, or even going and having a word with them. So yeah, and if anybody out there is a busker and has any tips for me, please write them in the comments, or get in touch any way possible. And there was one thing I wanted to say there, I can't just remember. Yes, what's coming up next? So really, what I want to do, I've just been practicing every day. Today I've done an hour vocal training. Now I'm going to do an hour with performance, and just going through my songs, and really just enjoying singing and performing. Even though there's nobody there, I still enjoy it. And I'm going to Belfast on Thursday, so I've got like a seminar at 5 p.m, so I want to do something in the morning, and do an hour busking in Belfast. So it's just going to be the same thing, go and scout it out. Try not to listen to any of the thoughts, the negative thoughts, or the emotions coming through, and just do the same. So, but what I will say about busking, I felt great. I felt so confident for some reason. I know I have been practicing for a long time, and it has been something that I've been preparing for a long time. But the feeling after, it was like I was high. I really felt high on endorphins, and I crashed. Maybe 1 hour after, or 30 minutes after, I really just felt so drained, and I had given so much, and even my voice was depleted, but it was a good tired, and I felt fulfilled and so happy that I'd done it, and I'm so grateful that I was able to do it, and that I have the opportunity to live in a free country that I can do stuff like this. And really, that's it. That's the end of the video. If you have any comments, or if you're doing it yourself, busking, please tag me in your videos if you're putting them up, or if you know how to, if you have any tips on how to video yourself whilst busking, other than having a friend there. I would love to know how you do it. So that's it, and thanks if you've made it to now. Thanks for listening.